I would have been around 15 to 18 months of age when my parents noticed that I was making little clicking sounds with my tongue. You see, they would have been little clicking sounds. Now they're bigger. Somehow, I seemed to know what was around me. A bit like seeing, finding my own way with a freedom and confidence that others found miraculous. I did, or attempted, just about everything, with varying results. But I was best at climbing, as are most blind kids who aren't restricted. But for me, climbing wasn't just an activity, it was a mission. A mission inspired by the story, Jack and the Beanstalk. You know the story. Jack and the Beanstalk. Plant some beans, a great big huge thing grows, really, really tall, and Jack, a boy, climbs this thing and discovers a land in the sky. I related to Jack, and I decided, by about the age of 4 or 5, that the sky must be touchable. It must be reachable. You just had to climb high enough to get to it. And it made sense because there were sounds coming from the sky. You had airplanes making noises, and you had birds making noises, and people talk about clouds and the moon hanging in the sky. They must hang from something. So how high do you have to climb to find the something? And so I set out to find that something, and I climbed everything I could find to do it. And with my way to see, I found everything I needed. And I was about 13 when I climbed the tallest thing yet. It was a eucalyptus tree. Eucalyptus trees are very big and very tall and not so easy to climb. But being small and pretty agile, I was able to climb it, and I was able to get darn near the top. And that means, well, so high, frankly, that I couldn't detect the ground. Which is to say, I couldn't see the ground, which is to say I was pretty high, probably 25 or 30 meters. Perhaps the tallest thing for many kilometers in those days. So what I could hear was everything happening all around me. A tapestry of living beings for kilometers in every direction. Birds flying beneath me. And sound radiating all around me, and as far as I could hear, which, as I've said, was pretty far. And the sky went on and on forever. And I realized, as I swayed in the breeze, I was probably not going to touch the sky. But I couldn't shake the feeling that something still hung out of reach that was worth reaching for. And if it wasn't the sky calling to me, then what was it? So we fast forward through 2 master's degrees, research into understanding how I could see without sight, and how to train others. I became the first orientation and mobility specialist to teach other blind people how to get around. I was the first blind person because before me, blind people weren't allowed to teach blind people how to be blind. It is still like that in most countries. Poland is included. So if you're a blind person here, you can't teach other blind people how to be blind.
Visioneers, a division of World Access for the Blind. Our vision is sound. Our method is science. Our results change lives.